Hello everyone, happy Sunday. It's Kay here, and today I'm here to share another design team project for the very lovely Artymaze. I will be leaving links to her YouTube channel and Etsy store below the video. And with Christmas looming, having already done a couple of little Christmas themed journals, I wanted, when I was offered which kit I'd like to work with, I wanted to work with one that I'd seen back toward the summer, and it was the Iris collection. Now you're looking at one of the sheets here, all printed out, and it actually came in this kind of almost sepia colour, and then there was a much brighter blue and white and cream. And that blue and white and cream is pretty well what I've featured throughout this journal. It was taken, or the idea for the journal, the size, was taken from a little address cum notebook gift that I'd been given some time ago. And here is the size of it. It really is quite lovely. Please excuse the lighting. I know it's not great, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. This measures 8 1/4, roughly speaking, by 4 1/4. Not too far off standard hardcover journals, I have to say. And then the spine is 1 1/4 inches. I've decorated gently with stickles glue. I've found this lovely little rose embellishment, which I fixed atop a rosette made from the paper, so it all, excuse my phone, it all marries up quite nicely together. Use this lovely delicate bobble trim. It's not the thick and heavy one. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually quite lightweight and actually quite nice to work with. It's got the mandatory little bit of stretch to anchor it down nicely. Again, the mirror board, which I use constantly on this kind of thing. I just think it lifts it up and just makes it look that little bit more special. The closure is this toggle closure, which is almost like a dressing gown tie, if that makes sense, or a curtain tie. Fine cord, which is extraordinarily long. I think I got them in the works in the UK, but it is absolutely ideal for purpose. It is a cotton based thing, so it is going to be quite durable. It's going to last quite well and really does suit the purpose very well indeed. Before I go on, I'd like to mention that this album journal is for sale. I don't have Etsy or anything like that, so if you're interested, just ask for my email, which is under several of my videos anyway, and you know, we can go from there if it's something you feel you would like. It is very, very chunky despite the small size of the spine. And you open it up and immediately there's a little tuck spot with 3 little tickets in that say Dream, Explore and Admit 1, with some stamping over it. There's then another pocket here, which is the depth of that piece of card. And I don't think, did I make that a pocket as well? I think I did, you know. Oh, my phone, do excuse me, it hasn't gone all day and now suddenly it's going ballistic. Oh yes, there's a little library card, borrower's card, just fitted into that pocket. Sorry, I did this bit a good while ago. I've been working on it for a good 10 days now. And then the glorious, glorious image as I say, with the very gentle stickles, and it just dances in the light. It really is quite lovely. You open again, and then there's another pocket. I love this lady. I've got to read it out to you. It says, Iris in a country garden politely said, I beg your pardon, but I'm from sunny France, you see. My real name is Fleur de Lis. And I didn't know that the Fleur de Lis was the equivalent of our iris, so that was a nice little bit of information there. This is the kind of thing that Artymaze finds and is really very, very good at. Tucked inside that pocket then is a little book with two little pockets, or a whole pocket inside. It's all been stitched around. Again, a little bit of decoration. I've not put anything in it. Clearly you could add to that whatever you felt was appropriate, but it's a nice little storage spot. Then there is an envelope. Again, it's empty, just ready to be filled with memorabilia or a special little something that you don't want out on public view, and the tab of that just fits into that drawer or pocket really nicely. It's not the whole width of this piece, but it is quite deep, so you'd get thinner pieces of paper or again memorabilia. It would be entirely up to the individual. Then there is another little flip spot here with another iris in it and a little journaling spot. On the other side, a belly band with another little booklet for storing things in. I've just put these 3 tickets in for now. They are absolutely plain, so you could paperclip aspects to them and label them to suit your own purpose. Again, all sewn around and looking very lovely, and it just tucks in underneath the belly band there. Another glorious image from the kit. I really didn't want to spoil the imagery because it is so delicate and so pretty, and of an era. It's not fresh and like it was all put together yesterday, but it's not exactly vintage either. It really is very tasteful. Then there's a full journaling area with a little bit of stamping on it of coffee dyed papers, and I've just used my punch along the edge to keep it all where it needs to be, and that is sewn in on the machine. Then there's another little attachment here, and it is the dangly paper clip with the heart on it. Another little paper clip there with a button, which again is forget-me-not and iris, and it's all finished off properly on the back. And this then is another little envelope, and in here is yet another little journaling spot if you wanted to. I've left it plain, I've not glittered on this as you can see, but for the purpose of it being in the envelope and tidy, it works really well. And that just sits on top of that page, and you see the other page here with the Gerber daisies and again the blue iris down in the bottom, and that just sits on there like that. Does it? Sorry, wrong way. The button's got to be at the front, okay? Oh dear. And that fits on there like so. So it really is a pretty little decoration, and then it's held in place by the little paper clip just there. There is another little pocket here, and I've slotted another envelope and the top of the envelope inside with another plain page here, and it is another of the it's quite a spacious pocket, but it's not the full width of the sleeve. And then another page, and we go into the second aspect of the journal. This is all thanks to, oh dear, Attic Lane. Found the lady yesterday. I'll leave a link to her channel underneath, and this is a paperclip embellishment, but it holds a little secret message, and it again is just a piece of the paper that's been inked around. I could put it in that way, I guess, and then put a little pull tab on it to make it clear what it is, but I just thought that that was a super idea and wanted to add it to this journal. And it does then just sit like so atop the page, and then you've got these lovely little fluffy bits of lace and so on. She does a lovely tutorial on how to put them together, and I just think it's such a super little idea. As I say, I felt I wanted to put one in this journal this time. There's another glorious muted page with a little bit of the glitter on it, and another of the secret message. I made two because a girl has to when she finds something she likes. A couple more bits of ephemera, faith, valour and wisdom. And this one says, bluebell softly gently sways through the long hot summer days. And it really is just so pretty. It's been an absolute delight working on this, I can't tell you. It's just gone together so nicely. The colours are very gracious and very forgiving. You don't have to be precise and worried about things not matching or anything, because of course it's all from the same kit, so a lot of that worry is taken out of it. And Andrea really does go the distance and try and put enough in it to fill a journal. Another writing area here with some very lightweight stamping. I used the distressed paper by Tim Holtz, that ink, can't remember the name of it, distressed antique paper, and it just blends in nicely with the coffee stained paper. And then there's another little pocket here that I made with the tags that came within the kit, and again it was an idea from someone else. I can't remember who it was, but there is such a lot of inspiration on YouTube, but I felt something like that was a little bit different. I've stitched all around, taken the top part of this tag and glued it down there just to keep that all covered and not plain, and then clearly that's deep enough to put a little something in to keep safe, and that just slots under that paper clip there. And I've got to be careful how I do this, because I think I've got myself, have I missed some? No, I think that's the whole bit. Then that would be the last page with another little pocket there. And then on the final part of the journal on the cover, I just made this postcard waterfall area, and again it's great for journaling or just pinning things to that you want to keep safe and absolutely in the same place. So I hope you've enjoyed this little walkthrough. I know there are lots and lots of journals out there in YouTube land. We all do things a little bit differently, so I hope you aren't disappointed that this is another journal. This is the back of the journal, and I'd like to thank Andrea at this point for inviting me into her design team and for having the use of these wonderful kits whilst I'm part of that team. So if you are liking the kit and feel you'd like to work with it, do follow the links below to Andrea's channel. And in the meantime, I should be saying happy crafting, everyone. Stay warm and stay free of germs. There's a whole plethora of them out there. Take care, everyone. Bye bye for now.